Yes, sir. Welcome back to another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by Betting Bros. You know me, you don't always know that's me. Terrell Furman Jr. here at your sirs. All right, not a good day. 1-2. Feel like there's been bad days, but I feel like this was a day that I just completely wrong read. Completely wrong read here. So, let's look. Warriors Rockets under 203.5 here. Loss. That ends up squeaking over. I'm not mad because we had 3 straight wins, but it is what it is. Good things must come to an end. So, all right, that goes under. Then we have DeAndre Hunter going over 12.5 points. So that cash never in doubt. The Caps completely dominant over the Heat in that series. That's over in a sweep. And then we have Steph Curry going over 5.5 assists. I didn't put the L there, but it is an L. Jimmy came back. Ball wasn't in his hands more. Jimmy played and had more of an impact than I thought he would. So it is what it is. Cool. Now, this is how we bounce back. 2 plays here for you on Tuesday's edition of Fast Break Bets. First play should be very obvious. This is game 5. This knotted up 2-2. I've already stitched that I am on the Clippers side of this. I think the Clippers are going to win the series. I think the Clippers are going to win the next 2 games. I think that it's been fun. It's been cute. It's been all of that very early in this series, very competitive back and forth. I think the Clippers had hey, we can put this team away game, and they didn't take advantage of it. I think they understand that. They know that Ty Lue is, Mr. Adjustments in the series. And I think that defensively, they are still good enough where I question if the Nuggets aren't hitting all of their shots, if they're not just totally locked in offensively, what offense are they going to have? Whereas I still can see a world where the Nuggets defense can just completely collapse and fold here. And so I think the Clippers are still by far the better team. I think Clippers still have a really good chance to make a run at the title. And I think that at this point, it's going to be a lot of Jokic in this game. And I'm kind of mad that I didn't end up adding Jokic props. I might add that later today, but I think it's going to be a lot of Jokic in this game and not as much of the MPJ or the Aaron Gordon or the Jamal Murray. Like, I think it's, all right, Jokic, you're going to go out there, you'll get yours, and we're fine with that. But we're going to lock up everybody else, and then we're going to play really, really good team ball. Kawhi Leonard's going to have a great performance on the road. Hopefully, James Harden is awake in this game, but I think this is one of those spots where I'm just coming back to Clippers. Again, I like the better team. I think they're going to win the series. This is where you put the money where your mouth is. It's a nice even price here, minus 115. I like the Clippers to be able to go ahead get this done. That is play number 1. All right. Before we get to the second play, got to talk to you about our Robert Horry Lakers jersey contest. If you haven't known about it, you should really, really get into it. We've got, where is it? There we go. May 2nd is when we will be announcing the winner. All you have to do is lock in, subscribe over there, BettingPros YouTube channel, and comment over there. Any Fast Break Bets video, drop a like as well. That's all you need to do, and you will be entered into the jersey contest. Really, really nice Lakers Robert Horry jersey right there. So make sure you do that. Shout out to our friends over there by Pristine Auction for hooking us up with that jersey. Yes, go check them out. Robert Horry signed Lakers jersey up for grabs. All you have to do is subscribe, comment over there on Fast Break Bets. And we're also brought to you by the Playoff Prop Contest. Make sure you make picks for your player props in the Betting Pros app, or just go to bettingpros.com/playoffs. You'll be able to make picks in the app and just pick player props. That's it. All you have to do, just go to the app and pick player props. That is it. First round prize, Sean Kemp signed jersey. Grand prize is an Allen Iverson signed jersey. Again, courtesy of our friends at Pristine Auction. Make sure you go check them out and hop into that player props contest because guess what? It's free, completely free. Free.99 free. So go there, check them out in the Betting Pros app or go to bettingpros.com/playoffs. All right, let's get into it. Last play, courtesy of the prop bet cheat sheet. We're going to OG Anunoby. And I like OG here to go over his 16 and a half points. The prop bet cheat sheet has him projected for 18 points here. He's been over in 11 of his last 15s, and he's actually been going through this up, down cycle in the series where he and Mikal Bridges have kind of alternated having these really good games here. And I think this is another spot where he can have a really good game here because defensively, not the Nuggets. I'm thinking Detroit, Denver. I said Nuggets. Here we are. The Pistons defensively have had some lapses over the course of this series. And I think this game 5 on the road has the opportunity where I think that OG can come up really big with the attention that one cat is getting from Jalen Duren with the physicality, and then also what Jalen Brunson is getting with the double teams being thrown his way in the traps and trying to get the ball out of his hands. And who's the person that's always making a smart decision? Who's the person that's always running without the ball in their hands, off ball, making a backdoor cut, getting to the rim, also being able to shoot over his defender, OG Anunoby, and he's been able to get it done. So I like OG here going over 16 and a half points. Been sticking to plays that have been working for us throughout the first round of the playoffs, and OG did get through for us in a game earlier. And so now I'm buying the dip here after he had a bad game and hoping he comes back with a really big one here. So I like OG to go over 16 and a half. That is play number 2. And that's all I'm going to end you with here. Just those two. Nothing too much. We'll drop the social media play a little bit later, but Clippers on the money line, I just really still feel like they're the better team in this series. And I can see them going here, getting a really, really good win on the road, and then being able to close things at home with that home court environment they have. I don't think they're overlooking this Nuggets team anymore. That last game, the one where they were up big and kind of blew it there, or well, they were down big and then battled back and blew it at the end. I think this is an opportunity where they get some revenge. They are no longer overlooking this team. You lock in, finish out the first round, and look forward to the second round. So Clippers money line, OG Anunoby over 16 and a half points. And that is it. All right. At really real underscore. Make sure you give me a follow on X and TikTok at Betting Pros on X and TikTok. I don't know why I had a brain fart there. At Betting Pros on Instagram at Betting Pros NFL and youtube.com/Betting Pros where you can subscribe, comment, have a chance to win a Robert Horry signed Lakers jersey. Really, really cool stuff. So that's it. WNBA on the way. Have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff cooking in the chamber for the WNBA. We will drop some futures this week, drop a little bit of awards next week, and then by that point, it'd be time for the season to start, and we get into the ATS plays and all of that. So really, really looking forward to having another league to add to the palette here for the summertime. With that, that is it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna end it like this. Sweet.